I want to show a photo that, Anthony, be ready for this. This photo is the 30th year anniversary, a photo of the cast 30 years later. Let's see this. Isn't that great?
So there's this kid called Timothy Hutton, and this little girl who was only 19 when she did the movie, right?
And that's what I want to talk about.
Mary Tyler Moore, Donald Sutherland, Judd Hirsch, and Robert Redford. Okay, now, the oldest guy in that room is me.
Well, there's only two left.
Huh?
There's three left of that group, but there's two of you that are here.
No, I'm saying, you know, the guy sitting down there, he's younger than me.
Yes.
The guy who died.
You're referring to Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland.
He looks like he could be your father.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I knew he would love that.
Now, I asked him at the time, right there, in that shot.
Who
I
knew?
said, "How old are you?" And he tells me. I said, "When were you born?" He tells me. He said, "Why do you want to know?" I said, "Because I'm probably 3 months older than you." And then all of a sudden he goes, and then stop.
You look good.
Yeah.
And that's how we spent that day.
That was the whole thing.
That's all we did.
We didn't do anything.
So nobody knew at the time in 1980 that Elizabeth McGovern would be the matriarch from Downton Abbey.
No.
Who would know that?
No.
That would. But tell the story. We almost didn't have Elizabeth McGovern.
Yeah, well, Elizabeth was in her first year at Juilliard, and their policy is you get hired to do a movie or a play, no. You'll leave school, you must stay, you cannot do a job outside. Once you're in Juilliard, at Juilliard, that's it. So Redford meets her. She auditions for Ordinary People months before she starts Juilliard. She gets into Juilliard, she's starting Juilliard. Redford wants her to be in the movie. He's had us do a chemistry read. You know, he's had us in the same room reading it together. She's incredible. And one day he says to me, I don't think it's going to work out with Liz McGovern because Juilliard won't release her from the school. So everybody was really disappointed about that and everything. And the next day, Redford, I keep telling the same thing about like called me up and brought me in to read, but it's what was happening then. And he asked me to come in and meet someone who could play the role. And I walked into the room and it was Marie Osmond. And
you want to know why you came tonight? That's why.
So there we are, Marie Osmond and I didn't know her or anything, but I'd seen her, you know, in the Osmonds on TV and all this, and I already met Elizabeth, so you know, everybody just really, anyway, so.
First of all, had she ever been in a movie?
No.
No.
But Redford, living in Utah, knew the Osmond family really well.
This is where Sundance comes from.
That's right. And he loved them and knew all of the Osmonds and everything, and he really thought that she was special and could be a great actor. So we're doing the scene, and it was really good and everything. About a week goes by. Redford goes to New York. Nobody really knows why, and I guess he went and spoke to certain people at Juilliard and said, "Please."
You have to be kidding, he says. Release her.
And they worked it out, and you know, they made the dates work and everything, and she came in on weekends, and she didn't miss any classes, and she was in the movie. Yeah.
There's a you know, it sort of ends with her. You know, the movie, it's very tender.
Yeah.
At the end. She invites him in for breakfast.
Yeah.
And, you know,